Everyone knows Huggy Wuggy and Poppy Playtime. But are your children safe from Playtime Co.'s newest lineup of toys? A certain group of plushies known as the Smiling Critters. In case you don't know who they are, the Smiling Critters were a limited series cartoon made to celebrate the release of the toy sharing its name. The Smiling Critters are 8 individual stuffed animals. They're all different, but they all have one important thing in common. Each of them act as scented comforters that would help children sleep soundly by night. Each of them had their own unique scent, but there was one member that stood out from the rest. One purple feline in particular, Catnap. The reason Catnap stood out from the rest of the lineup is because he was the one who actually helped children sleep because he had the most comforting scent out of all of the critters. His scent was lavender, a pleasant scent that would help people fall asleep. However, Catnap had to be removed from the Smiling Critters line and tossed away forever. He also had to be removed from the cartoon show. Now, you're probably wondering how could such a cute and innocent purple cat cause so much trouble? Well, as it turns out, there was something wrong with the lavender scent that came with the Catnap doll, because children that owned the Catnap toy were experiencing horrific and violent nightmares. No one knows how or why, but Catnap was the only one with this problem. No one understood why this was happening. But Playtime Co. decided that it would be best to just get rid of Catnap for good, and as a result, the cartoon show was cancelled and Catnap was recalled from the Smiling Critters line. But with Catnap gone, what new critter could replace him? After Catnap was recalled, Playtime Co. immediately scrambled to think of an idea for a new critter that could possibly replace Catnap. They had several new ideas at the ready, but they just needed to choose one. The first candidate that they thought of was Sweet Sheep. This cute and adorable sheep would be the sweet and shy one of the Smiling Critters. His special symbol would be that of a butterfly, and his pleasant scent would be sage. Now hence his name, Sweet Sheep would be the gentle and shy member of the critters. He was one of the many concept critters that were made to replace Catnap. Sweet Sheep proved to be a good candidate to replace Catnap. He tested well with the product groups and people really liked him. But unfortunately, poor Sweet Sheep never made the cut and was left to gather dust in the abandoned toy factory. No one knows how, but on the day Sweet Sheep was being announced as the new 8th Smiling Critter in the lineup, he mysteriously disappeared. No one knows what happened to him, and Sweet Sheep's records remain unknown to this day. Now, Sweet Sheep would have had the same gimmick as the other critters of the line, which you would have to unzip his chest to load in the pleasant scent can, and then you would need to pull his tail to dispense the sage scent from his mouth. The second candidate made to replace Catnap would be Bulino. This big and strong bull would have been the biggest member of our critters. His special symbol would be that of a bell, and his pleasant scent is chocolate. We all know that if a group does not have a big member, it's not a good team. In the critters there is the strong bull, a great friend, but above all a professional in music. He is very delicate with instruments and teaches his friends how to use them correctly. Now, out of all of the candidates, Bulino proved to be the most popular. A lot of people really liked the idea of a bull critter, and everyone loved the smell of chocolate as well. But unfortunately, much like Sweet Sheep, Bulino never made it to full production. No one knows why, but he just disappeared one day, and none of the employees heard from Bulino again. And much like the others of the line, you just need to load in the chocolate scent can and pull on Bulino's tail, and he will dispense the chocolate scent. The next candidate we have is Symphony Mouse. This cute little mouse would have been the talented musical musician of the critters. Her special symbol would be that of a music note, and her pleasant scent would be geranium. Now, out of all of the critters, Symphony Mouse would be the most experienced with music. While Bulino is also talented with musical instruments, Symphony Mouse is the true musical musician of the Smiling Critters. Though sometimes a bit shy, she likes having fun with music and she also likes to make new friends. She also likes to play a calming lullaby for her friends. Wild Catnap is the one who helps his friends go to sleep most of the time. Symphony Mouse will always be there to play a soothing lullaby for her friends to make sure that they always have sweet dreams. But unfortunately, much like the other candidates, this cute little mouse never saw the light of day and was unfortunately left behind in the abandoned factory. No one knows why, but after Symphony Mouse was revealed, she just suddenly disappeared and no one heard from her again. And just like the other Smiling Critters, you just need to load in the pleasant scent can and pull on Symphony's tail, and she will dispense the wonderful scent of geranium. And the final candidate we have is Lucky Lion. This cute and lovable lion would have been the friendly and social member of the critters. His special symbol is that of a clover. In his pleasant scent is mint. Now, some people would argue that Lucky Lion actually shares a pleasant scent with another smiling critter, Hoppy Hopscotch. But the employee that thought of the character immediately cleared it up by saying that mint and peppermint were actually not the same scent, but he knew that the product group wouldn't buy that for a single second. And as a result, the employee was mocked and fired for being uncreative, and Playtime Co. decided to scrap the idea altogether. But Lucky Lion would have worked the same way as all the smiling critters did. You just needed to load in the pleasant scent can and pull on Lucky's tail, and he will dispense the minty fresh scent from his mouth.